How's it going, everyone? My name is Derek Afasi. I'm the owner of Afasi Financial Group. Today's topic, I just want to discuss with you the FERS Annuity Supplement Review and kind of explain to you right now you're some sort of, if you're watching this video, you're some sort of federal employee and you might have come into contact with the word the FERS Annuity or something known as the CSRS Annuity. Now, what the FERS annuity stands for is the Federal Employees Retirement System, Federal Employees Retirement System. And what this does is this is essentially a pension plan. This is known as a defined benefit plan, okay? And this is something that you're offered. One of the good things about working for the, for a federal agency is you have really good options for retirement planning. The first one is dependent upon when you started working for that employer, you might be offered that FERS annuity option and the CSRS annuity option. Now, if you're offered the FERS, what this means is after X amount of years of service, you're going to be eligible for a specific dollar amount, a specific benefit, a defined benefit of lifetime income for either yourself or you and spouse. Okay? So, and a prime example would be, and I want to basically show you ways on how you leverage this sort of FERS annuity income stream, how you could leverage the Social Security income stream, and then leverage the existing amount in your TSP, so that you could essentially have 3 different income streams come to you. The FERS annuity, and a perfect example would be my uncle. He has access to a FERS annuity a few years back. He executed that lifetime income amount. So while he was working, he's a retired IRS agent. While he was working, there was a percentage of his salary that was being taken out and being placed into a bucket on the back end. That amount of money was being invested by that federal agency and essentially creating, in theory, creating a much larger bucket to eventually pull off of. So after he gave X amount of years of service, they said, hey, listen, now you have access to your pension plan, this is your specific dollar amount. You now have access and you could turn on your lifetime income amount. So, and that's exactly what he did. On the FERS annuity supplement, he essentially turned that on. So now he has dollars from his FERS annuity it's just a defined benefit. It's just that pension income stream. That pension income stream that's coming to him. And it's just entitled the FERS annuity. Then he also has a very, very small amount of Social Security income because he didn't have, working for the federal agency, depending upon how you're designed, how it's set up properly, you don't have, just like a private institution where they have to place a lot of contributions towards Social Security, it works a little bit different. So his Social Security benefit was a lot lower. So in doing so, he also had access to a TSP bucket, something that was being contributed through the federal agency. He was placing small amount of dollars in, and the federal agency was placing small amount of dollars into something known as a thrift savings plan account that would grow or go down depending upon whatever the funds that he chose. So he comes to me and he says, Derek, I understand exactly. I'm getting paid this pension. That's excellent. I'm getting paid the small amount of Social Security income, but I have some sort of gap there. What exactly can we do with this gap? How can I leverage this bucket of money? I don't necessarily need to take it just yet, but right around age 67, 68, I want to start pulling money from this. And one of the most common mistakes that individuals make when trying to do that is they leave their money in sort of mutual fund accounts, or they might take a portion of their TSP and roll it over into an IRA that's tied to mutual funds. And I deal with retirees, pre-retirees on a daily basis. We get a lot of volume that comes into the office. And what happens is individuals make this common mistake constantly. And what it does is, let's say if you have a TSP bucket and you fully roll it over into an IRA account that's tied to mutual funds. There's certain mutual fund related fees with that. Depending upon the company that you're dealing with, you might have a financial advisor that's trying to monitor that accounts. Then they might charge you something known as a wrap fee, which is a 1% fee. So you might have the mutual fund related fees could be 1%, could be higher, could be lower. You have an advisor fee that's right around 1%. That's pretty consistent, the advisor fee. You're subject to downward market loss, like in 2008. Individuals saw an average loss of 57% to their portfolios. And then on top of it, when you try to pull out income, that's the fourth negative. So if you have a bucket that's your TSP is now an IRA account, and the reason why you do that is so that it doesn't so it doesn't trigger off a taxable event, as if you just took full money and threw it into your checking account. Your IRA account now could, and let's say in a given year, you're ready to start taking retirement income. Let's say you have $500,000 in that bucket. The mutual fund related fee is 1% that's coming out. The wrap fee is coming out 1%. Let's say you just experienced a downward market loss of 10%. Actually, we'll use even a better number for math purposes. Let's say you have $1 million TSP bucket in there, right? And you have a 1% mutual fund related fee, 1% wrap fee, 10% downward market loss, and you decide, hey, I want to start pulling money from this account. I'm just going to pull out 5%. Well, in that $1 million example, you would have pulled out $50,000, but you would have ended up losing $170,000 in the process. Let's say if you would have had something a little bit more dramatic where you had a real market shift of 57% or even 50%, you would have taken out $50,000 that year, and you would have lost $570,000 because of the downward market loss, the income amount, the fee, and the fee. And that happens a couple of times. You have no more money left. So that's a huge component of reverse dollar cost averaging. So just like how I explained to my uncle, and what we did for him was we took his money, we took a portion of his TSP, and we said, okay, listen, they have a couple different product lines. We could take a portion, and we understand if you want to retire at age 67, 68, there's a specific IRA contract that has contractual guarantees through an insurance company that essentially preserves your account. Every year that you wait is either going to grow your bucket, dependent upon upward market movements. Anytime the market goes up on an annual basis, anytime it goes up, you're going to receive a gain into your account. Anytime the market goes down, you're going to receive a gain of 0% into your account. So you have a floor of 0% and a cap up to a certain limit. Now, when you're looking to turn on lifetime income, we attach something known as an income rider to it, to that IRA, and this gives him a specific dollar amount that at age 67, if he wanted to execute that lifetime income amount, it's going to be X amount of thousands of dollars. If he waits exactly 1 year, it's going to be a higher amount of X amount of thousands of dollars for either him or him and his spouse, him or my aunt, him and my aunt. So essentially with that, as we took a portion of this, we said, okay, because we could show you a worst case scenario projection off of a smaller amount of dollars, we're making sure that third income stream is being taken care of. Now, everything additional, we'd roll that over into another type of IRA indexing strategy where it will grow, it will be preserved and protected. You're not going to be receiving the mutual fund related fees. You're not going to receive the advisor fees. You're not going to be receiving any of the downward market loss. And essentially will just gain whenever the market goes up, flatline whenever the market goes down. It works a little bit more powerful than that hybrid concept. And now we have two separate IRA contracts that are still accomplishing that goal of safety, consistency, and also lifetime income at a later date. So, if that strategy at all is appealing to you, if you want to know a little bit more about it, because the more avenues, the more lifetime income avenues that you could have at your fingertips, and you already could leverage this, because if you're offered that FERS annuity, you most likely have that TSP contract as well. How exactly do you leverage that the most efficient way possible? How do you understand different ways on how to pull this money? Do you pull it out in a full withdrawal? Do you try to take a systematic withdrawal? Or can you leverage independent contracts to make sure that you are utilizing the smallest amount of dollars possible for the largest benefit possible? So give our 1-800 number a call. It's 1-800-566-1002. One of the reasons why we gain a lot of national recognition is because we try to educate you. We have a very methodical process. We try to make sure that you're confident at every step of the way. And if there is certain gaps, if we can have certain recommendations for you, obviously we're going to make recommendations. We are A+ rated, Better Business Bureau accredited. Reason being why we don't have any complaints is because of how we do business. We don't charge fees onto our accounts. We don't charge things just to speak with us. It says, oh, give us $1,000, give us $500 just to talk to us. There's none of that. That's why I established this company, and this is why I create so much free free content for individuals is because I believe that education is the key. If you understand everything properly, you're going to make the correct decision when it comes time for your retirement, because, you know, to be honest, you'll only have one shot to get things right. Give our 1-800 number a call, 1-800-566-1002. My name is Derek Afasi. I'm the owner of Afasi Financial Group. I want to thank you very much for watching this video. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel so you get the most updated videos. Thanks, guys.